T'Challa's first suit. T'Challa's first Black Panther suit is the one we see when he is first introduced wearing the mantle in Civil War. The suit is made entirely from vibranium, one of the strongest materials found on Earth. This makes it nearly immune to direct gunfire, explosions, and bladed attacks, allowing T'Challa to charge head-on into combat without hesitation. The suit's primary weapons are its retractable vibranium claws, capable of slicing through almost any known material. These claws are powerful enough to damage even other vibranium objects, as seen when T'Challa leaves visible claw marks on Captain America's shield. When combined with the effects of the heart-shaped herb, which enhances strength, speed, reflexes, and endurance, T'Challa becomes an exceptional lethal warrior. However, despite its strength, the suit is not without weaknesses. T'Challa is not completely invulnerable. He can still be temporarily incapacitated by electricity, a vulnerability demonstrated when Black Widow strikes him with electric projectiles, briefly stunning and disabling him in combat. T'Challa's second suit. In 2016, when T'Challa officially ascended the throne of Wakanda, he retired his original suit and adopted a new, upgraded version of the Black Panther armor. This suit was superior in nearly every way. Most notably, it introduced nanotechnology for the first time. The entire suit could be stored within a single necklace, allowing T'Challa to deploy it instantly, anywhere, as long as the necklace was worn. This made the Black Panther far more adaptable and unpredictable in combat. Unlike the previous suit, this version was specifically designed to absorb both kinetic and electrical energy. When the suit took in energy, it would glow with a distinctive purple light, signaling that the power was being stored within the vibranium weave. But the suit didn't just absorb energy, it could redirect it. T'Challa could release the stored power in devastating bursts, such as slamming the ground and unleashing shockwaves that blasted away everything within range. Over time, the more punishment the suit absorbed, the brighter it would glow purple, showing just how much energy it had stored and was ready to unleash. This nanotech suit was worn during the Battle of Wakanda and also when T'Challa personally tried to stop Thanos. In Endgame, after returning from the blip, we also see him briefly transport the Infinity Gauntlet away from Thanos, showcasing the suit's incredible versatility and power in critical moments. Killmonger's suit. After Killmonger successfully challenged for the throne and became king of Wakanda, he adopted a distinctive Black Panther suit, often referred to as the Golden Jaguar habit. Interestingly, this suit was originally designed by Shuri for T'Challa, but T'Challa rejected it, believing the heavy gold accents made it too flashy. Killmonger, however, had no such reservations. Like T'Challa's upgraded armor, the Golden Jaguar suit used nanotechnology, allowing it to be stored and deployed from a necklace. This gave Killmonger the same instant access and battlefield flexibility as the reigning Black Panther before him. In terms of functionality, the suit was nearly identical. It was just as durable, featured retractable vibranium claws, and included the same energy absorption and release system. The key visual difference was that Killmonger's suit glowed orange when storing energy, rather than purple. The biggest distinction, however, was how Killmonger fought. Instead of relying primarily on claws and kinetic blasts, Killmonger favored traditional Wakandan weapons, wielding a vibranium sword and spear as his main tools of combat, a choice that reflected his more aggressive, conquest-driven approach to the mantle of Black Panther. However, the suit had one major weakness. It was vulnerable to sonic frequencies and stabilization technology, a flaw that T'Challa ultimately used to his advantage to finally defeat him. Shuri's suit. After Killmonger destroyed all of Wakanda's heart-shaped herbs, it seemed as though the line of Black Panthers had come to an end, but Shuri refused to let the legacy die. Using Wakandan science, she artificially recreated the heart-shaped herb, and after consuming it, she transformed into the new Black Panther. Shuri then designed a suit specifically tailored to her fighting style and abilities. The armor featured a black and gold color scheme, accented with silver details, possibly a subtle tribute to her late brother, T'Challa. On her mask, Shuri included white ceremonial dots, inspired by traditional Wakandan face paint, markings she was also seen wearing directly on her face. Like all previous Black Panther suits, her armor was made entirely of vibranium. However, Shuri's version was significantly lighter, allowing for greater speed and agility while still offering the same level of protection. It also utilized nanotechnology, featured kinetic energy absorption, and came equipped with retractable vibranium claws, powerful enough to slice cleanly through a vibranium spear. In many ways, her suit functioned much like T'Challa's nanotech armor. What truly set it apart, however, were Shuri's vibranium gauntlets. Capable of firing powerful sonic blasts, these gauntlets had been part of her arsenal long before she became the Black Panther. But now she had fully integrated them into the suit, making them a core part of her combat style. We see Shuri fully utilize this suit when she defeats Namor in Wakanda Forever, proving herself as the new Black Panther. It is also expected that she will continue using this suit in future MCU appearances, including Doomsday. T'Chaka's suit. The first time we see T'Chaka wearing his version of the Black Panther suit is in the early 1990s. His armor represented an older generation of Black Panther technology, a blend of the traditional Black Panther suit combined with ceremonial Wakandan garments. Most notably, it featured a unique golden lining around the helmet and a robe-like mantle draped over one's shoulder, reflecting Wakanda's royal traditions. Like all Black Panther suits, T'Chaka's armor was forged from vibranium, making it nearly indestructible. The suit was capable of withstanding direct gunfire without being penetrated, allowing him to operate effectively even in hostile environments outside Wakanda. T'Chaka most famously wore this suit during the mission in which he killed his brother N'Jobu in order to protect Zuri and prevent Wakandan secrets from falling into the wrong hands. Using the suit's retractable vibranium claws, T'Chaka was able to incapacitate N'Jobu before he could react, ending the confrontation in seconds, a moment that would later have devastating consequences for Wakanda and the royal bloodline. Bashenga's suit. Bashenga was the first warrior to unite the tribes of Wakanda, becoming both its first king and the very first Black Panther. According to Wakandan legend, Bashenga received a vision from the panther goddess Bast, who led him to the heart-shaped herb. After consuming it, he gained enhanced strength and abilities, establishing the power that would define every Black Panther that followed. Very little is known about Bashenga's armor. What we do see is a primitive Black Panther suit consisting of a panther-like helmet and a simple ceremonial necklace. These early elements would go on to inspire every Black Panther suit that came after, forming the symbolic foundation of Wakanda's most sacred mantle. Emergency response suits. In the VR game Avengers Damage Control, we see two Black Panther suits unlike anything else shown on screen. These armors are a hybrid of Wakandan Black Panther design and Stark Industries technology, resulting in suits that are essentially a fusion of a Black Panther suit and an Iron Man armor. Both suits were built by Shuri and combine not only the visual aesthetics of both technologies, but also their weapon systems and combat capabilities. They feature repulsors, lasers, and energy beams similar to Iron Man's armor while still being forged from vibranium. In addition, the suits incorporate nanotechnology, energy absorption systems, and the ability to redirect stored power into devastating energy blasts, maintaining core Black Panther functionality alongside Stark-level firepower. While these suits are not part of the current MCU canon timeline, they are arguably among the most powerful Black Panther-related armors ever shown on screen, blending the best of Wakandan engineering with Stark's advanced weapons platforms. The ceremonial outfit. The ceremonial outfit was worn by T'Challa during the duel at Warrior Falls, the ritual combat used to determine Wakanda's next ruler. For the fight, T'Challa wore a Grey Panther mask, the traditional mask of a Golden Tribe representative. His opponent, M'Baku, wore a gorilla mask, reflecting his allegiance to the Jabari tribe. These masks were not chosen simply to represent different tribes. They symbolized the gods each warrior worshipped. The Golden Tribe worshipped Bast, the panther goddess who guided Bashenga to the heart-shaped herb, the source of the Black Panther's power. M'Baku and the Jabari, on the other hand, worshipped Hanuman, the gorilla god. This attire was not a combat suit in any technological sense. There was no vibranium armor, no enhancements, and no protection. T'Challa's powers were stripped away, ensuring the duel was fought on equal ground. The ceremonial outfit existed for one purpose only: to test strength, skill, and resolve, and to determine who was worthy of becoming King of Wakanda and the Black Panther. Thanks for watching. Please let me know which Black Panther suit is your favorite down in the comment section below. Take care!